Music, like any language, has its own set of rules and symbols. These allow composers to communicate their ideas clearly to performers. One crucial aspect of this musical language is rhythm. It's the heartbeat of music, dictating the timing and duration of each note. Understanding rhythm is vital for anyone wanting to read, write, or play music effectively. At the heart of rhythm lie time values. These tell us how long to hold a note for. We also have rests, which indicate periods of silence. Just as a sentence needs punctuation to make sense, music relies on time values and rests to create a cohesive and meaningful soundscape. Without a firm grasp of rhythmic notation, a musician would struggle to interpret a musical score accurately. This could lead to a chaotic performance, lacking the composer's intended ebb and flow. Imagine a musical cake, a delightful confection where each slice represents a different note value. The different note values are like the ingredients, each contributing its own flavor and texture to the overall piece. Each note has its own unique weight or duration, much like how each ingredient in a recipe has a specific role. The biggest slice of our cake is the semibreve, a note that holds for 4 beats. It lasts for 4 beats, forming the foundation of our rhythmic structure, much like the base layer of a cake. Next comes the minim, which is half the length of a semibreve, lasting for 2 beats. It's like cutting that big slice in half. Then we have the crotchet, a single beat, often referred to as the heartbeat of a piece, keeping the tempo steady. Moving to even shorter notes, we have the quaver, lasting for half a beat, adding a touch of speed and lightness. And then the semi-quaver, a fleeting quarter of a beat, which brings a sense of urgency and quickness. The demi-semi-quaver, lasting for just an eighth of a beat, adds excitement and speed to musical passages, like a burst of flavor. Each of these note values has a corresponding rest, indicating silence for the same duration, essential for creating rhythm. Recognizing and understanding these building blocks is paramount for accurately interpreting and performing music, ensuring every piece is played as intended. Now that we know our note values, we need a system to organize them. This system helps musicians understand the structure and flow of a piece of music, ensuring everyone is on the same page. This is where time signatures come in. They are essential for setting the rhythm and pace of the music. They act like signposts at the beginning of a piece of music, telling us how many beats are in each bar or measure, and which note value gets the beat. Without them, the music would lack direction and coherence. Simple time signatures are like well-organized rooms, dividing beats into even groups. They provide a clear and straightforward framework for the music. Common examples include 2/4, 3/4, and 4/4. These are often used in a wide variety of musical genres. The top number tells us how many beats are in each bar. This is crucial for understanding the overall rhythm of the piece. The bottom number tells us which note value represents 1 beat. This helps in determining the tempo and feel of the music. For instance, in 4/4 time, there are 4 beats in each bar, and a crotchet, quarter note, gets 1 beat. This is one of the most common time signatures in Western music. Compound time signatures are a bit more complex, like houses with additional rooms. They add a layer of sophistication and variety to the music. They group beats into sets of 3, creating a different rhythmic feel compared to simple time signatures. Examples include 6/8, 9/8, and 12/8. These are often found in genres like jazz, waltz, and classical music. Again, the top number indicates the total beats per bar, while the bottom number signifies that an eighth note, quaver, represents 1 beat. This provides a different rhythmic texture to the music. Finally, we have odd meters, such as 5/4 and 7/8. These are less common, but add unique character to the music. These time signatures create a sense of unevenness or asymmetry in the music, adding a touch of the unexpected. They challenge both the musician and the listener, making the musical experience more engaging and dynamic. Musical notation uses various symbols to guide the performer. These symbols are the language of music, providing essential instructions that help musicians bring a piece to life. Bar lines act like fences, separating the music into bars, providing a visual structure to the piece. They help musicians keep time and ensure that everyone stays in sync, much like how lanes on a highway keep cars in order. Double bar lines signal the end of a section or the entire piece. They're like the finish line in a race, indicating that a significant part of the journey has been completed. Repeat signs are like detours, telling the performer to go back and play a section again. Mastering time values and rhythmic notation is like learning the grammar of music. It provides the essential framework for understanding and interpreting musical scores. By grasping these fundamental concepts, musicians can unlock a world of musical possibilities and let your rhythmic understanding elevate your musical journey.